This isn't HAARP. It's some type of a life form. And we've seen it in the sky. A lot of people have seen those little squiggly lines, and they look like a type of frequency, but I don't think they really are a type of frequency. I think that they're a life form because oftentimes inside of these, when they're in the sky, there's a lot of black matter inside of it, and this is it's too intelligent looking, it's too organized to be HAARP. You see how straight line it is in the sky. I did some tracking, I did some recording of the ISS tracker, Spot the Station, today. I did some time lapse of it, and I'm going to share it tonight. And for those who said, oh, the ISS cameras are down, no, they're not. They're not down. I was using them today, and we're going to look at this, you all. Let me see if I can blow this up a tad bit like this. Let me make myself get a little bit smaller. I must decrease, and he must increase. He must increase, you all. Look at this. So, so you see that right there. Ow. Sorry about that. If you can hear me, can you still hear me? I probably wasn't very nice of me. It probably wasn't very nice of me, you all. It probably wasn't. But look at this. Look at the rainbow colors inside here. Inside of this organized thing. I don't think HAARP could do this. I really don't. This is perfectly like straight in the sky. See these lines? It's centrally located. What is that? But they're flying over. Okay, you can see the area where it's at, right here in the sky, with the ISS tracker, and it was at 1800 today, right there, right off the coast of South America. But look at this. No. Now, you may have a different opinion. You may feel that it is HAARP, but that's okay. It's if you want to feel that way, if you think that way, because HAARP does exist. And look at this. Look at all of these dark areas right here that can be seen. I don't think it's just water right here. And I'm not sure if it's like mountain tops. I'm not. I can't really see the rest of the whole picture, but this right here doesn't look like it. So let me shrink this down a little bit. Well, a lot. I'm going to have to move it out of the way because I want to bring on here the ISS tracker so we can look at it today as it was making its way across the sky. And sometimes you can see things in these dark areas right here, and sometimes you can't. I don't think that there was very much going on. I haven't looked at it. This is the first time I've got to look at it with you all. It is. Hello there, Jesse James and Tina. You all are the only ones on here, isn't that? Let's see. A big clap for you. You're the only ones on here. Let me show you. Jesse James Travels and Tina Baldwin. Hello. See, that's how it's supposed to be. You're the two main important people on here right now. 4 minutes and 15 seconds into this video, it's just been you, and Kimberly and Ashley just came in, you all. After that long of a time, imagine that, you all. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's all right. It is. It's fine. In the big scope of life, it's quite fine. It is. So let me put this back to me. And they may not want people in here. That's fine. Oh, I'm getting ready to close you all out. Hello, Alexander. Yeah, so let's look at this. So, oops. So we see the cameras have went off as it looks like it's going over Russia. and maybe part of China or something right here. You can see it way down here. The cameras are off, and every time I go off of this OBS Studio into another screen, it restarts the video. So let's just take it on down through here. So let's come back up into the one area where the light starts coming through, because I want to see what's on there today. I really do. I hope you want to see, because this is going to look pretty cool looking. It's going fast, you all, because the Iss Tracker normally goes slow. So you all got to look really fast. You really got to look fast. Hello. Good evening. That's right, you all. Good evening. Wait, let me pause it. See, look how these, it's like tire tracks in the sky. It's really what it reminds me of. Big tire tracks. You can see these ripples right here. And I don't think that's CERN. I think it really is a life form. But what type of life form is, that's the question. It really is. What type of a life form would leave that type of a mark in the sky? I kind of have an idea, and it could even be another man-made created life form, highly intelligent AI or something, or it can be another type of a life form out of this world, or it may just be something different, you all. So let's see, because it's lost its little connection as it's headed toward the very bottom part of South America. Wait. Can I go back a tad bit? Let me see. Oh, I think I can't go back a tad bit, you all. That's okay. Is this going too fast for you all on here? Because I think it's going really fast. We can slow it down if you'd like. Good evening. I can slow it down a little fast because it is going a little slow, because it is going quite fast like that. It's going like at 122%. If I slow it down to 110%, maybe 100%, it takes around 40 minutes to watch it go all the way across the screen. And I don't know if you want to be standing on here till 10:15 at night. Okay, well, we can do it at 100. We can. What was that? Yeah, that was like, I want to get over here to the blue area. Okay. All right, you all. We're just going to leave it at this as it goes across. And if we see hola. And if we see something, we can pause it, because really when it goes across that sky, see those tracks up there? It goes a little too slow, but then you want it to kind of go slow so that you can see it's right off the coast of South America, right off the very bottom part. And they don't have camera connection for some strange reason. Yeah. So these, the cloud structures are pretty neat. If you've never looked at the ISS before, they're pretty neat. And it still may be going a little bit too fast, you all. A good evening. Now we know it's not flying in the sky that fast. It can't be. But that's okay. You got to learn to look really fast so your eye captures. See, this is what gets me right here. This is really what gets me. These are life forms up here at the top. Right up here at the top. You may not be able to see them that well. Let me see if I could come down here and see if I can find them over here. Let me shrink it down some, you all, because those life forms at the top, I wouldn't know exactly where they're at. No, I'm not going to do that, because I don't know exactly where they're at on here. But up here at the top, can you see these? Let me see if I can do a screenshot of them, because they look really wild when you look at them close up. They really do. Okay, let's do this, you all, so you can see. See, it doesn't look normal right here. This doesn't look like normal parts of a sky. It doesn't. And it reminds me of, at times, you know how a squid, okay, yeah, now I got it. You know how a squid, that you can see a squid and it can squirt out ink? Sometimes these beings up here in the sky, they too squirt out ink. If we make it bigger, you can see like little round balls right here, here, and here. And this may be too big for you all to look at. I know on my computer, this is the screen is really big and it's got it's high graphics. Yes, hello, Sasha Mean. So it's got these little round things right here. They're like round heads, but they may not have a body. And I'm being serious. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm telling you, I think they might have a body. They don't have no body, but this is what's in the sky. And oftentimes, when they go over certain areas, these things are in it really, really thick. See, it looks like heads right here, like two eyes and stuff. I just wanted to point that out. Joseph, honey, no, we ain't going to talk about that. Okay, so let's go back to where it was, you all. Every time I leave this area, it messes up. So I've got to be very careful. We got to get out of this no zone is what we've got to get. Travels, it seems, cloaked in the cloud. Yeah, it is very cloaked in the cloud. And it's not the eye cloud either. Let's see how it goes through here, because some of these cloud structures, and you can go back and on parts of this video, so we just looked at that. On parts of this video, you can slow it down. Okay, this is over land. Okay, it looks like it's over land right now in South America. But you can see these tire tracks in the sky. See, look at this. Look at these ripples. They look like big old tank tracks in the sky. But I know they're not. But there's some type of life form. There's one live webcam camera, and I think it's in Argentina. You can see these visible in the night sky, even with the camera being dark. Look how these clouds look. Oh yes, you got to see me live, and it's great. It is great. I would like to see something fantastic on this flyover by the ISS. I don't think I've ever looked at this part of it before down here in South America like this. Hello there, Susan B. Honey. Yeah, we're just looking at this ISS flyover. That looked like big old centipedes, but it's not. It's not like the centipedes in Hawaii. They get around 7 inches long. And if you were in Hawaii and you found one around 6 or 7 inches long, the colleges wanted them because they wanted to study them. Yeah, they were kind of scary. They crawl all along your foundation area on the outside. See, look at this line right. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that line in the middle? Let me take a picture of this. I just want to pause it. I don't like to go to another screen, but let's see where I'm at in here. I'm at 7:58, so I can remember at 7:58 we could see like that right there. Now you can see that this has a shadow on the ground. So is that a chemtrail right here, or something else that is creating a shadow on the ground like a big long ship? Did I push that button, you all? Because I sure hope I did. Can you see that? Vaguely see it? Yeah, hola. Hola and bom dia. You all, I did not push it. And I wanted it to push it, but it didn't. Sometimes it does not push the button. I think that's like a ship and not a chemtrail in the sky. They always put a bad picture of me on here, and I don't think that's nice. I think it's AI that does it. Oh, this is not keeping an accurate time. Okay, well, this is good enough. Gina, would you please quit stopping the video? We want to look at it without you stopping it. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, you all. We can stop it. Thought the Asterian Infinite Thribe. TCB and make a time for us. Oh, that's great. Okay, we're going to look at that again, you all. It looks like it's over South America at the tip. And it's making its way. And we've got those squigglies all in the sky. They also remind me of those ancient sea, like creatures. They look like a great big roly-poly, you know, that has like the lines going across. What if they have some kind of like a alien species like that is in the sky that has those ripples in it? I know that sounds far-fetched, but in this world that we live in, nothing would surprise me. It really wouldn't. Hello there, Christopher. So we're just watching this, Yuan. I'm going to refrain from pushing the button so that we can get through this live stream before it gets too late at night. And hopefully by the end of this video, you're going to be very sleepy. And you'll sleep really good tonight if it's that time. Hello, Dana. Looks like some old housing there in South America. I bet in some of these clouds underneath there's like those round UFOs. Now this is where I paused the screen and took a picture of that, but that's okay. We can still look at it. You like the giant doom. Look at those. They're kind of wispy looking. And again, this is the ISS. Okay, now we're on the ocean. Okay, so we shouldn't see any mountains right here in between South America and Africa. We shouldn't see very many mountains or anything like that. There should not be very many things in between. Could you imagine if you flew that fast through the air? Look how thick that cloud cover is, you all. It's like wowed. You can't even see. Is this what the sky looks like at times when we look up in the sky and it is super white or super plastered? And it literally does look like it's plastered at times. Is this what it looks like on the flip side of it? Just like this. Hello, Renaissance Garden. Yeah, see, this is, we're getting near the volcano areas. Yeah, it's just so wild how when it flies over, all the things that it documents like this. And it is strange clouds. Look at that. Looks like it's sand off the coast of Africa. Going around the rim, you know, around that area. That's where that anomaly was that was curved like that. That's in the one video, a strange anomaly. Just like wrapped. It's like a half of a circular shape. Now they do have like a Google Earth where you can get even closer than this. Going over this area. So now we're heading, wow, that looks like, what's that in the middle of the water? So I think we're getting ready to head toward the Mediterranean. Look at these great big long lines. These islands in between this area. If you're over there in that area, we're in your neck of the woods. If you're over here in Europe, we're in your neck of the woods. Yes, we are. Just cruising right on by at a very, very high altitude. Oops, wherever they went, that's around Italy and stuff. Maybe Geneva. What are you all doing? You're losing your communication signals. Look, look like there's another curvature there over on the side, but look, this is really wild. Oh, they lost the signal again. Well, probably because they're going over some area that had a lot of data on it. That's right. You just had a 7.1 earthquake, max MNM. Where was that located? 7.1. Let's see. I can figure it out because guess what? I've got earthquake 3D is what I've got. Let's see where it happened. I see a 2.0. Let's see if I can see any 7s. Wonder why they're not. Oh, Gina, honey, I don't see a 7 at all. Wonder why. Let's see. These are on 5s. There's a 5.1. There's a 5.2. Did you say where it was at, Max? Oh, you're not in Australia? Okay, well, they had a 4.8 right there in this area where the ISS is. Oh, we're supposed to be watching the ISS, you all. It's flying on without us. Now we have to start all over again because it got sidetracked. We wanted to get over here where the ISS is coming up over this area so that we can look at some of this stuff. You all I got so sidetracked. Now you got to see a repeat. That's right. Oh, in the Philippines. Yeah. Oh, this is where they lost it, right over here. The external high definition camera has been interrupted, you all. It has some technical difficulties going on right now. This right here makes lots of different loops, and they move that path at times to wherever they'll be going like that. It's providing a view of the Earth with its end of the life payload. Let's see this. We're going to be getting into the dark clouds. So this is nearing Russia. Kind of wispy. Well, it's like some mountainous areas there. Look at the shadows from these clouds being cast. It's like the sun is going down in that area. It is really wild looking. Now I'm having a hot flash, you all. Now it's dark. We've entered the dark zone is what we've entered. The dark zone. We're going to speed up the dark zone because they're just going over land and a lot of lighted areas right here. Okay, now they're going off the edge. Still nothing showing up right there. We want to get out of the darkness and into the light. Okay, they're getting ready to come into the light. Let's watch it. Come back into the light. It's on another loop, is what it is. Oh, Mary Jean. Yes, we will start this party now since you just arrived. We've been waiting all this time. That's what we've been doing, waiting all this time for you to arrive. It's great. Look at the pretty hue on the tips of those clouds. It's kind of like a pink. Pretty pink hue. So we're coming back to another area near South America, but we're in that area. Look at these. See, there's some of these ripples. Thanks a lot. We wanted to look at those clouds, but you covered them up. Michelle, hello. They covered them up, and we wanted to look at those clouds. That was a big, long stretch that they kept us from looking at the clouds. I forget what was down there. Yeah, the void. That's okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. just think the clouds are the perfect area to just hide in, especially if your spacecraft or your UFO is white and or blue. What was that glitch? It was green. Yeah. We're looking at the ISS flyover today, and it's 1651 during this flyover right here. I think I probably had, when I put these things together, I probably put the first one last and the last one first. Oh, well, that's okay. We still see it flying over, is what we can see. What is, oh, that's a body of water. I thought, what is that in the ocean, on the land? Land and sea. Hello there, Apple Brooks. So we're flying by really, really fast to see if there's any other strange anomalies with this ISS. Sometimes there is, and then sometimes there isn't. But look at how these look like they could be lined up in big rows in the sky like that. That looks really strange. The ones right here, the little fading looking clouds. I wonder if they've got a craft in them, like a UFO. Tell you what, with this spinning like this, when it stops, it still looks like it's spinning, is what it looks like. So now they're going past the Bermuda pretty shortly, you all. This area that they're flying over, when I was trying to zoom up on that area once, it said, I don't think that there's anything in that spot, you all. I've got to remember where I'm going to stop this at if I come back. Right there underneath the bad pixels is what it is. See, they always get me when I have my head down, is what they do, underneath the bad pixels. Let me do this. I thought I saw something right there. I really did. Thought I saw something, like some kind of a dark being or something in like this area right here, but it may not be. It may just be different, whatever. Looked like a lot of pixels though when you look at them like this on here. Okay, we're going to carry on, and it doesn't seem to, it kept its space, so that's good. We're still flying. We're flying high with the ISS. You know, NASA's got a lot of products, if you think about it. NASA, they got the GOES satellite, and they got this tracker. They got all kinds of things. They're still in the ocean, and look at all of this. Wait. Is that a round circular UFO in there? Like right there in that circle. See that right there? It's like a perfect circle right there. There's something right there, and it doesn't look normal. Really, these don't look like normal clouds at all. They don't. If you look at them up close, they kind of look digital like. They just don't look real. The clouds don't. Okay, we got to go back. We still kept our place. Yeah, you see it. You've got to look really fast and have a sharp eye And it's hard if you got a little cell phone, it's hard to look at this like that. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Okay, they're still in the ocean, getting ready to enter the area around Europe. Look how even, how smooth that area is up there on the side, if it's like part of the clouds. It'd be cool to catch something on here, something unexpected. There's a lot of different shapes on here. Look at how different. Are these land masses that have these solid areas on them? If you are to look at them, because they don't look too normal either. Like, is this like a land mass? It's too solid to look like a cloud. It really is. It's way too solid. It looks like it's like caked on. And this right here is like kind of circular. Yeah, some of them don't look like normal cloud structures at all. Oh, look, wait, yeah. Now this right here, Gina, can you stop it? See, this right here is what I saw earlier today when I came upstairs, right there. That right there, that, I don't know what that is. I really don't. But that right there was a really strange one. That's the one thing I did see when I came up here earlier today. How does this right here form? Because what cloud looks like that? I don't know what it is. I have no idea, but it kind of reminds me of the one thing that was literally kind of wrapped around to the side, because it was about that width. You all, let's find it. It was about that width, but it was curved on the side. Let me see if I can find it really fast, if I haven't already covered it up on here. Maybe I was on the other computer when I showed it. I think I must have been, you all. It's on the other computer. How can that be? But you know the one I'm talking about, right? It's it was curved, but this right here, you know what this reminds me of? This right here reminds me of one day when I was coming home. I wasn't coming home from work. I left on my lunch break to go pick up a small wood stove for my she shed, and there was a roll of these. They look like these, and they look stringy, and it was in the late afternoon, probably around 5:30. They encircled north, south, east, and west of the whole entire sky. They literally look like snakes piled up on one another. And that's what that reminds me of right there. And I kid you not, literally wrapped all around the whole perimeter of the sky. I remember coming down the expressway headed southbound back toward work, and it kind of goes down here a tad bit on the expressway. And I saw that, and I thought, what on earth is that in that sky? Because it was so shocking. This is what it reminded me of right here. I wonder if I have that on here in my screenshots. I know I have it on one of my areas where they were literally wrapped around in the sky. They're not like these. These ain't it, because these are something totally different. Those aren't it. Let me see if I've got it on here somewhere, you all, because it would be neat to see it. They literally wrap themselves around the sky like, and it's some type of a life form, and I probably won't find it on here. Going through all these pictures. You all, am I even showing that? Am I sitting here talking to myself, looking at the picture by myself, and not even showing you all the picture that I was even looking at? Because if I did that again, I'm sorry. Because sometimes they do. I found it, you all. I found it. I found what I was looking for. Okay, I did. This is what I saw around the whole entire perimeter of the sky. Look at that. I was coming back from work, from my lunch break with my buck stove in the back of my truck. The whole sky, and I kid you not, wherever I looked, this was around the perimeter of the whole entire sky. And I thought, that is not clouds. They are not clouds. And they reminded me of snakes piled one upon the other. I think that these are some type of a life form in the sky. No, look at this. Look at this. You can see the individual layers right here. Like it's like curved like this, and then like this is curved, and then another layer on top, and another layer on top. Yeah, it was around the whole entire sky. And these up here, you see these right here? These are under the sun. They're in the clouds. So these are, I think these are like them also. I thought, do these look like the ships that I document, that I capture? But no, they kind of do, but I don't think that they are. See, these are the ships that I document, but these right here in the clouds, they like smashed in the clouds. Look at that. And that does look like a ship right there. That one does. And this one does. But to see them like that was, it's very odd, you all. Very, very odd in the sky. And that's why when I see this and where's that one? It's not even on here anymore. What happened to it? It says there's nothing to see. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. But I thought I took a screenshot of it. And it says there's nothing to see. Let me look. Yeah. This is kind of what it reminds me of right here. If it were, can we get it to look like something? I'm going to try to get it to look like something, you all. If I could. See if I can bring anything out on it. Can't really bring much out on it at all. It won't turn. But yeah, this is what it reminds me of. Okay, I'm done talking, you all. But yeah, that's what happened. Something like that. And where was we at? I think we were... somewhere around here before I interrupted that stream. Was headed toward, he's going right over the Bermuda Triangle area. Yeah. T, honey, you gotta go skin up, y'all. Peace. Okay. You gotta go. I don't even know what that phrase means. I gotta go skin up. Where was the earthquake located at? On here? Hello there. No new thing under the sun. What has been will be again. And the past will be brought into account. Oh, Manila. Okay, upgraded to a 7.2 in the Philippines. Okay. In the Philippines. Let's see if we can see that in the Philippines. So let's look at this. Oh, I see. Is it right here? Is it the 7, like right here, 7.0 in the Philippines? Right there in that area. Is that the Philippines, Gina, honey? Are you on the right map, you all? I'm trying to get on the right. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that doesn't look like the United States because the Philippines is not near the United States. Okay, I gotcha. Look at all those other earthquakes around it, though. Yeah, that's a lot. That's massive. I thought in this area there is a ancient volcano, like a strata volcano in that area. Is that's what's in it? Yeah. Let me see this. Volcanoes of the Philippines. There is that. No, I didn't click into that. Volcanic strata at the Tal volcano in the Philippines. So I hope that it's not. Thousands evacuate as Tal spews. So this is in March 26th of 2022, and you just had an earthquake around that area. So in the Philippines. Okay. Let's see this really fast. Okay, there's the islands. It looks really pretty. Kind of peaceful too. Oh, Mary LeBlanc, hello. Oh, I did. And it really stunk really, really bad. That piping did. There's no way. My husband said he would have just looked at it and said, I do not want to have. Here's my husband. He'll look at something, and if it looks like it requires a lot of work, he will not do it. He said if it was him and he knew he had to take the clamps off those pipes to get that down, he wouldn't do it. He'd call a plumber because he doesn't have a strong stomach for doing stuff like that. And I said, well, I wouldn't call a plumber. And I didn't, because I don't mind doing it. I really don't. Don't mind at all doing things like that. I mean, if I had my druthers, I'd rather it not happen, but I can do it. He is. He's costly. Well, he don't have to worry about it because Gina does all. If it can be done, I will do it, because I don't want to spend out that money when we don't have to. I really don't. And really, I don't want to have to wait on anybody either. That's why I put the rubber connecting pieces on those pipes in case they ever needed to be taken apart to unclog them. And he told me he had this enzyme stuff that he's supposed to have been putting in the pipes, and he quit doing it. So he said he's going to start doing it again, because we do have some. Oh, that's right, Mary. I really do. I admit it. I get it done. I don't like to play around, and I don't want to wait on people. Oh, so we're getting ready to head over to Russia again. My husband is a what is he? He is a technology business consultant, a project manager, a program manager, a certified business analyst. He's lots of things. He's got a really wide technological skill set in technology, with his master's in computer information technology. Yeah, so that's right, Albert. That's right. Gina can rebuild an engine. I've done three engines, and don't want to do them no more. I really don't, because I don't got the strength like I used to. But if I had to, that'd be a different story. It really would be. Yeah, that's okay. Oopsie. That's right. We're black goo. I hope we're not black goo. I really do. I tell you what, staring at these products makes me kind of sleepy. Yeah. No, I grew up in the projects. It's where I grew up. In government housing. And then I got married and then traveled around the world in the military. And it was a wonderful life. It really was. Met a lot of wonderful people and saw a lot of different cultures. So it was great. Yeah, Mary Jean, that's okay. You can yawn, especially if you're tired. If you ain't been getting no sleep, it's okay to yawn. It really is. Kitty says, hi, tribe. Oh, um, oh, wicked, wicked world. You're a ghetto girl too, but it made me tough. That's exactly right. Yeah, it is true. I literally grew up in poverty until I got married. And then it was rough in the beginning of your marriage because you don't make much money when your husband's just a E1 or a E2 in the military or 3. It's all right. It's perfectly fine. It makes you more appreciative when you grow up with nothing. You become appreciative for what you do have. You really do. Yeah. Oopsie. Let's look at this. Yeah, I want to watch you go into there. That's right, Kimberly. See, there's something in these, and I don't think they're just clouds. Some of them are more structured than others, and then some of them aren't. They look kind of messy up there. And that's over the ocean. Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't know, Hunter Moon. Yes, that's right. It's all right. Reason, honey, you arrived just exactly when you were supposed to. That's how you have to look at it. Not a minute late and not a minute early. It's like right on time. See those dots, 4 or 5 dots right there in the center of that cloud structure. And it's, I think there's beings all along that. I think there's a lot of beings in the clouds, and that may sound strange to people. But there really are. There's some type of a life form in the clouds. It very well could be their home, too. Yes, Pam, a bonnet. Bonnet. Wonder what that is that does that. Did I push it back far enough to see it? Because it like did a green. I guess it lost its signal. It's going to do it again. Because I think we went far enough back. Yeah, because there's those 3 things in it. I'm going to try not to yawn. I really am. Since it is so tiring. Okay. What is that? It's 2000 hour, 2001. I want to see if we can see that again. I hope I went far enough back. 'Cause I don't know what that was. It's like something green flashed up on there. They do. They look like a bunch of entities. So it's July the 26th, 2022, 2003 and 42 seconds. 2003 and I'm trying to look down here. 2003. I'm trying to see if I can see down here, you all, to where that area is at. So we can look if we can get over to that area to where it says 2003 and 20 seconds. Because there's something there. If we can look there. And I can't really slow it down that much without... It's got a long ways to go. And a short time to get there. Eastbound. Watch your handle wrong. I can't find it. Arg, I wanted to see what that was at that timestamp, 2003. And 20. I'm trying to peek and look. I don't know if it says 20. Okay, it must be 20. Let's see what it's going to do. I kind of slowed it down a little bit. I want to see what happens. No, I didn't. I couldn't. There's no way I slowed it down. It's still going fast. I just wanted to see if we can see whatever that thing is. I'm doing it again, you all. I am so sorry. I'm sitting here and I think I pushed the button and it doesn't take you out to that screen. And that's so embarrassing. Look, that looks like there is some kind of a ship right here. And that's in the ocean. It does. Can you see that up there? Round circular ship right there. Right up there at the top. Let's push that button. I'm trying to see where the green anomaly is coming from when it shows up. Is what I'm trying to see. Because it comes up really fast. So we're at 2002. I think it's 2002. I'm just going to let this spin through here, you all. Because I really think there's something going on. I think we're getting near it. I don't know. I could have passed it all the way up. I think I did because I can't. Now we're at 2009. That didn't do good. I know you all getting impatient. Say, Gina, please quit playing around. We want to watch the video. I know. I want to see if I can find it. And I guess I can't find it. It's going to have to go back to the one thing. Right here. Because I messed it up. At the 2007. I'm just going to let it play. And I'm not going to touch it. That's right. I'm not. I'm not going to touch it. No. I'm going to leave my hands off of it. And leave well enough alone. Although I think something's on there. I really do. I can do this. It looks like it's gotten light. Well, it's 2003:37. whatever it was. I'm just going to push the button. Just only saw a glimpse of it. Flew right past it. I hope it wasn't a spaceship that flew past it. And that's the strange anomalies up there in the sky. That's right. Oh my goodness gracious. You saw the laser show last night. Yeah, that's observatories are pretty cool to look at when their lasers are going off. And now we're at the ISS, seeing if there's any strange anomalies underneath it that has not been noticed. And this is from today. Since we rarely get to look at them, I'm sure there's something up there, but we can't see it at the moment. It's cloaked pretty good. Lots of thick, thick cloud cover. Unidentified aerial phenomenon, owl. That's right. Those are really strange looking. Wow. Yeah, you can listen. You just watch. Sometimes some videos are more mellow, and there's that is look at that mess right there. That's making me dizzy after seeing it move, and look how much those clouds look wild. They really do. They look like multiple layers of clouds up there in the sky. All different types. It's really thick layered. And looks like a large gathering. Looks like they should be over the ocean now. Wow. I wonder if those are ships, those ones that are lengthways. Wow, that looks really, really strange. Because there's way too many different variations in these clouds. See, you got some looking like this. You got some that are like this. Look how straight some of these are. You got these going like this. Did this move? I don't know what this thing's doing. I think I pushed the button. I might be so tired I can't even remember pushing the button, thinking I pushed the button, then I don't push the button. Okay, we got it now. We got it now, you all. So these look really strange. Look at all the different types of cloud structures, if they're indeed normal clouds, but they don't look like it. Look at all of that. See, there's no way that could be HAARP. And these right here, look how it's like in the sky, and this is like the upper part of the Atlantic. It looks strange, really strange. Okay, I see what they're doing. So it looks like there's individual units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're clustered together is what that looks like. And same thing with these right here. there's more than one joined together. See, and this right here looks really strange too in the center. That is wild. Let me put this back here, and I hope it didn't start back over. So it's 357. Oh, that's okay. I can find it. Oh, we're going to get near, almost right near it, you all. Susan, it does. It's so strange. That's okay. We're going to be really close to it again. And see, like this thing up here looked like a massive, that big round thing looked like some kind of a massive starfish. Is that what's a dollar fish? What are those things? Sand dollars. Okay, could you imagine a great big gigantic sand dollar up there in the sky? That's what that reminds me of. And this looks like a manta ray right here. It looks kind of like next to it, it looks like it's some kind of rectangular looking thing up there, like layers and layers of them up there in the sky. What is this doing down that low? But that's in the ocean. It shouldn't be there, you all. It really shouldn't be there in the ocean like that. It shouldn't be up there in the ocean. Now, I push that button right there. See that? That doesn't look normal. And with this right here, that doesn't look normal. This literally looks like there's a bunch of layers upon layers up here in the sky. It's like something solid is up there. You all, that surely can't be landmass, is it? Because look, you got these straight lines right here that are all along the edges. Yeah, like a stingray. It does. Can you imagine how massive these are? And look at the location of them right here where this the International Space Station is at. That's where it's picking it up, and I don't think there's any landmass right there. I don't. But this right here is in the sky, and it has a solid edges to it. That looks like a solid edge. It don't look like no normal cloud, and that doesn't either, and that doesn't. And these do not look normal. Neither does that. Okay, it's 3546, just in case I didn't come back to the same one. Okay, we're almost there, you all. I'm so sorry. I wasn't supposed to touch it again, but I did. No, Ruth St. John, it is not normal anymore. I think we went right past it. Look how massive that round thing is right there. Gina, honey, it's a... What on earth? This is 3634. Let me do this. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A star, shining in the night. He will, or a child. Look at that. What is that? What is that, you all? You see that right there? What is that? That thing is literally... Now, that cannot be a chemtrail. What is that in the sky? It looks like a great big long rope. And this is on the Iss Tracker. Can you see that? I don't think it's the landmass. Do you think that's the landmass looking like a big old rope? You think that's coastline foam? It looks really strange. I've never seen coastline foam. Snow Bear, it's still down. The FAA east facing cameras. Well, a lot of the FAA cameras are down and they no longer are available except some of the ones in along Alaska area, maybe a few in the mid-United States, maybe a couple on the East Coast, and I mean only a couple. And then the ones in Colorado, they're active. But yeah, they took them down when I did that video. I think it's been like 3 weeks ago is when they took them down. And I'm glad more people are noticing them. I really am. 3633. We're going to go back to it again. Yeah. It looked like fog, but not like that, Albert. Yeah. So, yeah, this is, it's wild. We're going to go up to it again. We're going to look at it from a distance. That's the East Coast. Look at these weird looking clouds, and I don't mean no disrespect if they're a life form. See, look at it. See, doesn't that look strange? It looked like something is laying there on the side of the East Coast or the West Coast. Or no, it's not there. That is right here. You see where the Iss Tracker is. I was sitting there looking at California, and it's not California. That looks really neat. What if these clouds have beings in them? They could. Ships. They don't look normal. They do not look normal at all. They're way too solid with wispy edges. That's right. What is parked up there in the sky is nice blue water, is what it is. Looks like some big type of an entity up there in the sky reaching its feelers out or something. I hope that's not some kind of massive mothership up there. I really do. Look at the sides of that cloud structure. It's got openings in it. It's literally got like channels opened in it. This is 3728. 3728. See, look right here. It's got openings in it right here, like round openings, and there's beings on the inside of here. And look at these right here. This is what it was showing up on the coast, something like this. And what are these? I don't know if they're regular chemtrails. And then what is this? This looks like it's something rectangular down here at the bottom. That sky looks a mess. These things right here are connected. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like little round circular things. Some of these things right here look like cubes too. That's how they're grouped together. Look how they're grouped together. They remind me of those things that came out of the solar flare in the sun. Look at this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're lined up. They don't look like clouds at all. They look like life forms. 3728. 3728. Cigar pinkish stuff at dusk. I'm sorry I keep going back and looking at these things, you all. I know it gets really old. And if there's anybody on here, even moderators, if this is too long for you to stay on here, you can go to bed. I totally understand it. It is now 10:24. That's my birthday month and birthday, October the 24th of 1966. Okay, it could have been the coastline. Okay, I see a ridge right there. So that other thing could have been the coastline, just at a different angle. That really, just think that if that was all smoky gray looking. That is wild. In the ocean. I thought we already been here before. Oh, it's overlaps the loop. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio, but I'm on the cusp, and then I'm a Libra rising. That's still in the water. That looks so strange. You're 11-1. See, look at those rib-like things on there. It's a lot of different textures up there in the sky that shouldn't be up there because there's too many all at once. And these long stringy things, they do look like ships. The one especially that is above the tracker map, that big long one, it looks like it's part of a ship. It's really straight looking. It probably is a ship. We're nearing the end, you all. We are. It's not that much longer at all. It's like 2 minutes. If I can keep my hands off of here and not touch the buttons. Well, it's dark anyhow. You can't see anything but the one thing's right there, you all. That's all. So I probably will go. I have done kept you all on here too long. I have. So let me move this over here since that was on here. Done made myself tired too. Made myself tired, made you tired. That's okay. It's all right to be tired, okay? It really is. So that's right. Yes. You're digging deep. That's right, you all. I am going to go. Thank you all for spending time on here. I know it's probably been over an hour. That I didn't expect it to be. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. And there's something strange going on in the skies. And you can see by that tracker, the ISS tracker, as it keeps going over the Earth. Those cloud structures, that you shouldn't have all those different types in the sky at all. You really shouldn't. But we do. And what are we going to do about it? Nothing. Just keep watching. We're just going to keep watching. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you once again.